All right, so my guy Jordan wanted me to start making videos and talking about the things that I think about. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna try to keep it real. I'm gonna try to keep it not so random, but I'm kind of random, so it'll be random. One thing I can start with is it's important to make sure that you find the thing that makes this temporary, sometimes excruciating existence worth it. And I think the way to start that process is to master your shadow or um your inner shadow, because that will be the make or break of how accessible those things are and how seamless they can flow out and therefore affect whatever it's supposed to affect. I think the shadow is something that certain constructs of society like media, um, social media, especially now, some people talk about it, but I think some people that I've felt who speak about it tend to have an iteration of their shadow that isn't the deepest, most sensitive part of it. And I think that makes it not as effective as it could be. So you start with, okay, what could I be like at my worst? Or even rather, what am I today at my worst? What was the worst emotion I felt today? Why did I feel that way? Um, and you can go back and be like, okay, what are the worst types of things I've done to people when I felt certain things? Or to myself? What kind of things have I indulged in? How long did I do it? Why did I do it? When did I do it? Are there conversations I can think of where I could have said something different? Are there moments of celebration where I allowed something to hinder my enjoyment of it? Are there moments of peace and tranquility that I couldn't um, or participate in or give myself due to some masking I'm doing or some position or representative character I'm playing to appease some expectation externally? So I know I'm saying a lot, but I'm saying once you get that stuff figured out, in my case, I had what I perceive as my calling early in life. So I feel like my shadow work stuff, really, shadow work is just like the yang of the yin type thing. It's like the other side of the truth that isn't always as pleasuring or enjoyable for most. But if you can find a way to enjoy discovering things about yourself, that'll help you discover even more things about other people as well, which will help you not get as manipulated. It'll help you not be treated a certain way. I think I kind of liked it better with the TV on. Um, and then it opens up for your talents and skills and dreams to kind of flow out in its entirety, because you're not giving like a piece of yourself. You're giving all of yourself. I would only say that you have to protect, if you're going to give a lot of yourself, you have to be confident and ready for people not to agree with you, because that's an inevitable result. And there will be more people who probably won't understand your vision than those who do, depending on how deep into your core it comes from, because we're made differently. We have different DNA. We're not clones of each other and stuff like that. I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, see what that does. Like I said, starting from the dark side of yourself. There's other people like Robert Greene who've spoken on these things pretty well. But I felt a lot of those sentiments and ideas from my own experiences as well, because I'm a pattern person. You know, I'm a drummer, I'm a musician, producer, so I see things, I feel when things shift, and I feel when things don't shift a lot of times, pretty intensely, pretty at a hyper level, and that's just something I naturally agree with. So when I see other people say it, I'm like, they must have went through something or experienced enough to know it for themselves, you know? So that's all for now. I kind of rambled, but it's just me attempting to speak to a camera. So I hope that y'all got something from it. And if y'all like these, I'll start doing more and actually making more of a craft out of it. We'll see. All right, good night, y'all.